Hello there everybody, my name is Recreation and today we're back with a new episode of Company Heroes 2. So as you can see, I'm here playing as the Americans and I'm telling him, yeah, good luck, have fun. My foe is Nike 2. He has the Mechanized Assault, Defensive and Elite Troops Doctrine. Now let me put the Fog of War out so we can see what the enemy is doing. So yeah, I'm playing as America. I was trying a new tactic that I've seen online, or I've seen a video. I've seen somebody do this. You basically get a Pathfinder squad and you give them bars. Because basically, when Pathfinders get to veterancy 3, I think, they'll just receive a massive accuracy bonus. So they get very accurate with what do you call it? BAR. So you can basically dish out a lot of damage. Double Pioneer on the Wehrmacht side. I'm going double Echelon. This is kind of funny because in the previous match I played, I accidentally chose double Rear Echelon because I misclicked. I wanted to get double Rifleman, or at least the first Rifleman, but I got out Rear Echelon. Then I realized double Rear Echelon is kind of good because you can get a lot of ground in a very short period of time. Plus you can set up a lot of fighting positions, or a fighting position on more places at the same time. So basically I can set up a fighting position down here, pointing this way or this way, I don't know. But I can do it at the same time down here or something. I also read a very nice guide on the internet. It was real life, I think it was real life tactics or war tactics you can use in Company Heroes. I didn't really notice any war tactics, but it had some nice hints like place barbed wire, no green cover must be free. You must make the enemy do something to get that green cover. So yeah, I'm placing barbed wire here because I kind of like thought about it to just place some barbed wire. Double Rifleman on my side, trying to capture as much territory as possible. Looking good on my side, got the 2 VPs, the middle and the left one. Yeah. As you can see, the fight with the Rear Echelon and the Pioneers is going in the favor of the Rear Echelon because they have rifles, and as you may have all known, submachine guns are not exactly the most long-range weapons, and rifles, or yeah, they have a carbine, an M1 carbine, which was like a replacement for the Colt pistol for like artillery crews or engineers, so that they didn't have to carry the heavy M1 Garand. And yeah, that's basically why the M1 carbine was made. As you can see here, I was selecting volley fire, but it won't work in time. Gotta retreat these because the Pioneers, which are good up close, very close, with their submachine guns, but I had them suppressed, so it's kind of okay. By the way, I pre-ordered the British Forces DLC. It's coming out in 2 months, a little bit less, I think. But I'm kind of hyped for it. Let me know if you guys have pre-ordered it as well. Now it's looking kind of like meh on my side. I lost fuel, both fuels actually, and I lost middle of victory point, so my territory it got, how do you call this? It decreased, sorry. I went full retard. So yeah, as you can see here, these men, the Pathfinders, they can lay down beacons, which are kind of like radars, in a sense, that you can place, for instance, down here, and if an enemy comes down here, and you don't have any sight on this, the fog of war is on, you get to see it on your radar. So yeah, that's what it does, it's kind of useful. They got a sniper, and they turn invisible invisible while in cover. They also have the M1 carbine, but you can replace the M1 carbine with a BAR. Yeah, because they keep the snipers. I don't know why it just does. They keep the snipers and they lose the M1 carbine. So you basically get sniper carbine, sniper bar squad or something, which can do amazing things. I like the fact that they have some kind of like, it's the Eagle, I think it might be the Eagle of the airborne company. But don't quote me on that, I don't know for sure. So yeah, as I already told you, the Brits are coming. They did some kind of nice things with them. They chose some different accents for them. So basically, I think it might be like this. If you have a rifleman squad that is... oh well, I don't know, it might be Welsh or something. And then the... what do you call it? Maybe Royal Engineers are just from... yeah, I don't know. But they have different accents, which is kind of cool, I think, in my opinion. As you can see, I kind of like placed my ambulance in a very aggressive spot. I placed it here, so that I can pull my troops back, reinforce, and get back into the fight. But yeah, that's basically how I play this. I occasionally retreat because I can lose a squad to death or he might die, but I don't do it that often. You're fighting on the go. I did a flank here. This machine gun bothered me, so I thought I'm gonna do an assault from this way, like this way around towards here. Then he placed his machine gun in a different direction, so then I got my big blob of doom in this direction to face this way, so I could get the MG42. If you didn't notice, the MG42 is the best machine gun in the game. It does the most damage, it fires the fastest, and it has the widest arc, I think. Have I upgraded my squads with bars? Not yet. But yeah, that will come soon. If I can retrieve my units, then yeah, then everything will go alright. Or I do have the munitions, so yeah, I can afford the bars. That's what I meant. Okay, that was kind of weird. Yeah, basically I have a lieutenant. I chose the lieutenant because yeah, I don't really know why. I just thought that the BAR would be more beneficial to me at this moment than the bazooka. Even though I could expect some light armor. Yeah, what was I supposed to say? I did know that he had some of the Panzergrenadiers, which are units that come from the second tier building, this one, the Leichte Mechanized Company. So I could expect a, what's it called? A scout car. But yeah, he did not went for the, what's it called? The scout car. By the way, if you have a machine gun, it can do very great against a scout car, or it can do very good against a scout car, because scout cars have very low health, and that means that they are even weak to small arms. With small arms, I mean machine guns, rifle, fire. Yeah, that's basically it. By the way, if you are facing an Overcommando West player and you are in an urban map or something, you can just get 2 rear echelon squads and go towards Cooper Wagon if he has one. Because a Cooper Wagon is also a very light vehicle, which can be destroyed very easily with some small arms. Stun grenade here. At this point, I think I knew that he had chosen the doctrine with the Tiger Ace, because I saw the stun grenades. I lost a squad here, by the way, which is very bad. Excuse me. So yeah, I went for the support armor corps, which is like a smart idea. He should have known that I went for the airborne company. And yeah, if you know that your enemy is going airborne company, you can expect some machine guns. Even though I did not pick machine guns, because yeah, I had the MG42, which is better, and I did not see a use for another machine gun. So then I thought it might be time for a AT gun, because 12 minutes in game I have not seen any armor, so that means he has been saving a lot of fuel, or a lot of fuel. I had double fuel points for some time, but he had double fuel points for some time, so that kind of like makes up for it. I'm building a fighting position here, by the way, to face this way, because I set my machine gun up here, and this machine gun can be set up down here, so he can go for a flank down this way and try to destroy it, and he can go down here. So those are my 2 weak points. Okay, he went for the Flak Panzer, which is great, except for me using this AT gun. As you can see, this gun is just firing half health already. He needs to fire 1 more shot and he's done. Like this. So yeah, he saw it, but he thought he could have killed it if he forced his, what do you call it, his infantry before, or at first. No, wait, if he charged in his infantry and set up the Flak Panzer for support behind it, the infantry could have taken care of the machine gun, not the machine gun, the AT gun, and he still had his Flak Panzer, and then he would still have his tank. He would have had the advantage, because I don't have any tanks right now, which is kind of stupid. I should have gone for the major, but I was kind of like focusing on this fight, I think. I think I'm upgrading them with bars now. Yeah, you can see the bar there. He's calling off the GG. I'm calling off the GG. Even though this match is not over yet, he most likely thought that he would surrender, but then he changed up his mind. I do that sometimes. I call it the GG, and then I'll keep in the game because of reasons. Oh wait, I did have the major. So I do have the major, getting my Sherman up. Afterwards I can go for a Maxim. No, not a Maxim. A Jackson. Jacksons have been buffed since the latest patches. No, the patch in May, I think. So they penetrated armor much more frequently, and they became a very good tank. Even though they were a very good tank already, they became even better because Jacksons tended to not penetrate any armor shots. Yeah, that's basically it. And by the way, I did not run for the paratroopers this match because they were too expensive. I had my Pathfinders with LMGs. Yeah. I basically had a lot of infantry. Even though I could do with one more rifle squad, I think the Pathfinders could make up for it, but not really, yeah. This is kind of like a good force, I think. It can counter a lot of things, or it can counter static positions like a machine gun. It's facing, for example, this way. You could just set one squad down here, double squad in the back, then split everything. Machine gun will get confused and he will lose his machine gun. I got the Sherman infantry blob here. Very expensive infantry blob. He has these soldiers, which are wait, what are they called? Panzer Grenadiers, sorry. 340 manpower, so it's basically 1000 manpower in this little blob here. No HC capabilities except for the Panzerfaust. Yeah. He's gonna try to destroy this. This is the weak point I meant. He made a lot of use of it, or good use of it. Got the Sherman. Sherman's doing some work. Set it on high explosive. It will do some damage against infantry. If you have a machine gun on top, it will just be great. 2 kills on this thing. As you can see, these units are doing some work. Double bars, double sniper, M1 Garands, and now things are going bad. So I took the bar and I ran away. Sherman's still doing a lot of work. He could have killed this one. Should kill that one. Sherman on 8 kills already. That's very costly for him. Yeah, very costly. 9 kills. So yeah, he basically lost a lot of units. He lost his one squad of Panzer Grenadiers, and he lost a lot of models in the Panzer Grenadiers. So that means that he doesn't have a lot of manpower. Oh, wait. Wow. I'm taking back everything that I said. He has a lot of manpower. I thought he did not have a lot of manpower, but I was wrong. Getting my Jackson, because I thought like that he could come up with a Panzer IV, even though Shermans are made to counter the Panzer IV. It's always nice to have a spare Jackson, and if you have the fuel, why not go for a Jackson? Oh yeah, by the way, I did know that he chose elite troops because of the stun grenades, so I was I was preparing for a Tiger Ace. So if you have 2 Jacksons, 1 Sherman and an AT gun, the Tiger Ace will still do a lot of damage. But yeah, basically I will survive the Tiger attack, you know. Yeah. You get what I mean. 12 kills on the Sherman. Like the Sherman. Shoot the AT. That was a very nice hit. Now I'm sending my rear echelon. This is kind of like bad play. I had to retreat my Sherman all the way to here. But I thought like, hey, if I pop some smoke down here, I can set up my rear echelon to to repair this thing, the Sherman. And yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that could be nice, because if they set up for another attack, they would get killed by the Sherman, because it's high explosive. I could set up the rear echelon to do some damage. The rifleman could do some damage, so they would basically lose, except for the AT gun. It would not per se lose, but you get. He's down to 26 points, so yeah, overall a great match for me. Not that great. It's not like the pro match time where I get an amazing comeback or something, because those matches tend to take an hour or so. So yeah, it's kind of like a lot of time for me to record such a video, but if you guys want to see one, I can make a video of one, so please let me know. Sherman getting repaired, and it's GG. So yeah, I'll thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please leave a like, and goodbye.